tighten the blow-off valve just a little bit on the Evo. You guys have a few days left to win this Evo. The giveaway ends Saturday. Everything's restocked for you guys. So here's one of your last chances to take home this Evo 10. Boys, I hope you guys are having such an amazing day. I want to remind you how good this R33's engine bay looks. Right now, I've got piping on the way so that we can go ahead and finish the exhaust, wastegate, and intercooler piping. It's gonna be so sick. And as you know, here's my soup. I'm just gonna call it the soup. It's gonna be called the soup. That's the name of the car. We bought a 2JZ-GTE. The NA ones come with a 2JZ-GE, which are just different enough where they're not really worth building for a turbo, but I also love the authenticity of the GTE, so we're going to pick that sucker up today. As much as I would love, God, it looks so good. As much as I would love to drive this car today, I can't really fit a GTE in the back of this baby, even though it's kind of gutted right now. Still looking for interior pieces. I need to get a JDM door card. I like the seats. Need a shift boot, and I gotta have Jose. I'll have Jose redo the interior whenever I have stuff painted. But first thing we've got to do, I don't currently own an engine stand. They're very inexpensive, so we've got to go to the Stowe and grab one of those. Then we're gonna head to JDM Alliance and pick up my 2JZ and bring it home. And remember, boys, you can win this. Hear me out. If we did another giveaway, what would you rather have in your driveway? An LS powered 350Z or a JZX90? I'm just throwing the thought out there because it was cool being able to do this. You guys really liked it. I'm just curious. Which, by the way, we could easily, like, the 350Z is like ready to go. It's not, there's nothing wrong with it. I just don't feel like putting the LS in. But we could. I don't know. Let's go pick up the the good motor. The Chosen store. All right, this little guy right here. Dude, 50 bucks, 750 pounds. Or should I do the bigger one? Let's do the bigger one. Okay, we're back at it. We're gonna back up into the warehouse and collect our loot. Good, how much yourself, brother? Great. Great. Alrighty. You excited? Of course.
All wrapped up and pretty?
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you when to stop. Keep going. Well, it didn't quite fit in the car, so they're gonna deliver to me. Let's go ahead and get home. We can set up the engine stand, and then we'll have the 2J. Pretty excited because it's one of the last things I need to like have kind of a fully complete garage. Got the lift, got the compressor, got the cherry picker, and now I have an engine stand. So,
oh, dude, put a dyno right here and we're set.
Impossible. The neighbors would really hate me then.
Yeah.
Damn, boys. Let's get it. Oof. These suckers aren't really that pretty, man. I did find out that I can use the sump, the oil pickup, everything. So we're good to go for that. Might have to like tap out a hole for the oil drain for the turbo, but I can't wait till this thing is gone. In fact, you come all the way up. All right, crank it to the left. All right, you're good. Ah, sweet girl. All right, let's load her up. Dude, she is a heavy girl. Usually I can like squat, pick up to get over this garage lip. But this girl, Bertha, is too heavy, dude. Let's go ahead and cut her open. Ooh, you guys remember the first time I unboxed my 1JZ? How weird of a video that was? Well, this one's gonna be a little different, not as weird. Nice, torque converter and everything is off. Again, this is from an auto and got a few chopped lines and wires and stuff here and there, but motor's in really like good condition. It looks almost brand new. Now I've got to go ahead and get this sucker bolted up. I've got to bolt this to the motor while it's on here. Then I got to lift it up and put it on to the motor stand. Woo, this girl is going to be super top heavy, but there's really no other way to like mount a GTE. But ignore this one. This one's like, I was testing this. But the threads, I can only get about 8 threads into the trans. And guys, this is a very top heavy, very heavy girl. And I don't know if you guys can see, I don't have a very comfortable amount of threads on here, so I'm gonna get some longer bolts so that we can safely put this thing on an engine stand, because dude, this thing's heavy, but also like, dude, straight 6. It's got a lot of weight 3 feet this way and on the top, so can't be too safe. There we go. If it falls now, then a JZ should never be on an engine stand, boys. So you see, the thing about this motor right now is you see where it's being hoisted. This is the only place to like hoist a JZ. You're depending on 5 or 6 threads on the back bottom of a long, top-heavy motor. You're putting all 500 pounds or whatever onto those 20 threads. So like, nah, dude, I'm gonna go ahead and thread those mugs as deep as they can go into that block. And yeah, so now we're gonna lift it up, slide her into here. Oh boy, dude. So technically right now it's on, and that's just, whew, sorry, I'm just sitting here processing how massive and top heavy Bertha is. Damn, dude. So one of the reasons why these motors are so awesome is because they have a cast iron block, which also makes them incredibly heavy, but they're super sturdy, and she ready for power. Dude, this thing frightens me, man. This thing's humongous. I feel like I have like a healthy fear of this right now. Like I'm not scared, but dude, this thing, like this much freaking pressure on these bolts, and like, I mean, this engine stand's rated for like 1,000 pounds, but still, dude, it's like, this is a big girl, dude. The reason why I have it on the stand, I have a single turbo coming with manifold and all that kind of stuff, and it's gonna be way easier to do everything on the stand versus in the car. It's possible in the car if you have the right tools, but it's just very difficult and it's annoying to have to do. And I do want to answer, a lot of people are asking like, why aren't you just keeping the twins? Like, why are you going immediately straight to the turbo? I wanted an updated feel to the car. I would say I'm going pretty conservative with the single. It's a fairly large single, but like, I've driven the 1JZ on stock turbos and like, it was fun for drifting, but like street use, slow, boring. I wanted an updated, newer, you know, 2020 feel to it. These turbos are from 93. This power is from 93. This engine is so iconic and it's so like capable that I didn't want to just slap the motor in there with the twins and be like immediately, well, time for turbo action. All right, she's standing on her own weight. Oh, I'm so excited. So here we go. It's like the red ribbon cutting, but for motors. Skid it, bro. Ah, my dream motor sitting right in front of me. And I got all the time in the world. Not really. I am going to probably go ahead and start disassembling the twins. We'll see how far we get on the next video. A lot of you guys loved the daily advice from last video. I told you it was really important, and there's actually 2 more quotes from that same message that I want to share one more with you today. So last video I told you that today's choices are tomorrow's chains. We don't rise to the level of our goals. we fall to the level of our habits. A few weeks ago, whenever the New Year's was out, or New Year's was here, whatever, I came out and I said, like, I don't like New Year's resolutions because you just create these, like, fake things that you don't actually do because you're not actually creating habits. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your habits. Guys, your habits are your chains. They will drag you down. If you don't change your habits, you're never gonna reach your goals. You can take this message however you want, but just know that you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your habits. Your habits will be your chains. If you don't break those chains, you're not gonna get up there like you want to. I love you guys. I give you this daily advice because I know you guys can do it, you can follow through with it, because if I can do it, you guys can too. I'm just as screwed up and messed up as any of you watching this video, promise. All of us are, and none of us can hide it. I love you guys. Y'all have an amazing day. It's GT, bro. All right, bye. I got 2 videos. I just decided to commit to that. I was really annoying, and I kind of annoyed myself halfway through that note, but like I just committed to it anyways. Watch those 2 videos and win my Evo. You got a few more days.